My sister packed one suitcase and a Bible worn and thin. Said God's calling me to Africa, and we didn't know when. We'd see her face again, or hear her voice, or hold her hand. Just letters coming slow across the ocean, sea, and sand. She wrote about the children, wrote about the well they dug, wrote about a face so simple and a people's steady love. I used to think the mission field was something far away, till those letters taught me call and find you right where you obey. 20 years she stayed out there, buried some and raised up more. Came home gray but glowing, said I'd do it all once more. I asked her if she'd ever doubted, ever wanted to come back. She said every day I doubted, and every day he filled the lack. She wrote about the children, wrote about the well they dug, wrote about a faith so simple and a people's steady love. I used to think the mission field was something far away, till those letters taught me call and find you right where you obey. Not everybody's called to Africa, not everybody's called to Rome, but everybody's got a mission field, even if it's right at home. My sister taught me calling ain't about the miles you've gone. It's about obeying where he's planting you to carry on. She wrote about the children, wrote about the well they dug, wrote about a faith so simple and a people's steady love. I used to think the mission field was something far away, till those letters taught me call and find you right where you obey. Mama knelt beside my bed each night before the light went out, folded up my hands in hers and walked me through without a doubt. Simple little bedtime prayer, words I still know by heart, taught me before I could read a book, taught me right from the very start. Now I lay me down to sleep, that's how the prayer began. Simple as a child could say it, simple as a faithful man. I've prayed 1,000 fancier prayers in 1,000 fancier ways, but none of them settle me like that prayer from my childhood days. I say it to my own kids now, kneel beside their bed at night, watch their little folded hands, watch their sleepy eyes lose sight. Some things don't need to get fancier the older that we grow. Some prayers are better simple, and that's something I've come to know. Now I lay me down to sleep, that's how the prayer began. Simple as a child could say it, simple as a faithful man. I I've prayed 1,000 fancier prayers in 1,000 fancier ways, but none of them settled me like that prayer from my childhood days. The world gets loud and heavy and the nights can feel so long, but there's a peace in praying simple, praying like you know you belong. Not begging, not performing, just a child talking to a friend. That's the kind of prayer that's carried me from beginning to the end. Now I lay me down to sleep. That's how the prayer began. Simple as a child could say it, simple as a faithful man. I've prayed 1,000 fancier prayers in 1,000 fancier ways, but none of them settle me like that prayer from my childhood days. Every year we set it out, chipped and cracked from years of use. One wise man's missing half his arm, the donkey's come unglued. Mama says we don't need fancy, don't need porcelain that's new, just need to tell the story right, and that old set will do. There's a nativity on the mantle, worn but telling true. A little manger, a little stable, and a story ever new. Don't matter that the paint's near gone, don't matter about the chips. The truth of that first Christmas ain't fading off our lips. I broke the littlest angel once, back when I was 8. Cried about it, something awful, thought I'd seal my fate. But Daddy glued her back together, said she's more special now. Broken things that still get used remind us why and how. There's a nativity on the mantle, worn but telling true. A little manger, a little stable, and a story ever new. Don't matter that the paint's near gone, don't matter about the chips. The truth of that first Christmas ain't fading off our lips. Someday I'll pass that set on to my own kid's mantel shelf, chipped and cracked and holding up a story by itself. Ain't about the figures, it's about the one they're for. The king who came so humble to a stable, not a door. There's a nativity on the mantle, worn but telling true. A little manger, a little stable, and a story ever new. Don't matter that the paint's near gone, don't matter about the chips. The truth of that first Christmas ain't fading off our lips.
She married into hardship, married into a family not her own, followed her mother by marriage back to a land and life unknown. Folks asked her why she'd stay there when she'd lost so much already. She said, "Your people are my people now, and my heart's holding steady. Wherever you go, I will go." That's a promise that she made. Whatever field, whatever famine, whatever price gets paid. Loyalty like that's a rare thing, harder now to find. But I still believe in love like that, the kind that stays behind. I think about my own wife sometimes, all the moves we've had to make, all the places we've uprooted for each other's sake. She never asked for easy, never asked for guarantees, just asked for faithfulness, and that's a rare kind of need. Wherever you go, I will go. That's a promise that she made. Whatever field, whatever famine, whatever price gets paid. Loyalty like that's a rare thing, harder now to find. But I still believe in love like that, the kind that stays behind. The world will tell you love's a feeling, here today and gone tomorrow. But the kind that's worth the telling walks with you through joy and sorrow. That's the kind of love I hope for, that's the kind I hope I've got. Loyal love that doesn't waver, whether times are good or not. Wherever you go, I will go. That's a promise that I've made. Whatever field, whatever famine, whatever price gets paid. Loyalty like that's a rare thing, but I found it, I believe. The kind of love that never wavers and never up and leaves.
I passed a feller on the shoulder, tire flat and hood up high. Told myself somebody else would stop, told myself I don't know why. Got a mile on down the road before my conscience wouldn't rest. Turned back around and helped him, felt the Lord had put to test. Sometimes love ain't a feeling, sometimes it's a U-turn made. Sometimes it's pulling over when you'd rather not be delayed. The road is full of strangers that we're tempted to pass by, but the good book says to stop there, and I finally know why. Preacher fella walked on past him, so did a deacon in his car. Wasn't nobody special that finally stopped, just a man from where he are. Reminded me of Jesus' story about the man who stopped to bind the wounds of a total stranger and left his prejudice behind. Sometimes love ain't a feeling, sometimes it's a U-turn made. Sometimes it's pulling over when you'd rather not be delayed. The road is full of strangers that we're tempted to pass by, but the good book says to stop there, and I finally know why. I ain't perfect, still drive past folks more often than I should. Still gotta fight the urge to keep on driving like I could. But every time I do stop, I feel closer to the one who stopped for me when I was broke down and left me not undone. Sometimes love ain't a feeling, sometimes it's a U-turn made. Sometimes it's pulling over when you'd rather not be delayed. The road is full of strangers that we're tempted to pass by, but the good book says to stop there, and that's the reason why. Daddy give us each a little something when we came of age to try. Wasn't much, a little lamb, a little cash, a little pie. My brother doubled his in cattle, my sister grew a store. I buried mine out in the barn, too scared to risk for more. Don't bury up your talent out behind the barn in fear. The Lord don't want it hidden, He wants it plain and clear. Whatever little bit He's given, whatever gift, whatever start, He's just asking you to use it, not to bury it in the dark. I dug it up at 40, scared but tired of playing safe. Started using what I'd hidden, found a little bit of faith. It wasn't easy, it wasn't certain, but I finally understood. The Lord don't measure by the outcome, He measures if we would. Don't bury up your talent out behind the barn in fear. The Lord don't want it hidden, He wants it plain and clear. Whatever little bit He's given, whatever gift, whatever start, He's just asking you to use it, not to bury it in the dark. Some of us are given plenty, some of us are given small, but the question ain't the number, it's if we used it all. Don't compare your little talent to your brothers or your kin. Just be faithful with a little and let the growing begin. Don't bury up your talent out behind the barn in fear. The Lord don't want it hidden, He wants it plain and clear. Whatever little bit He's given, whatever gift, whatever start, He's just asking you to use it and to give Him back your heart.
Found a shoebox in the attic, tied up with a piece of twine. Letters that my grandpa wrote my grandma, one by one in line. He was overseas in '44. She was waiting by the door. Every letter said, I'm praying and I'll love you evermore. Letters in the attic, yellowed now with age, but the love that's written in them ain't faded off the page. They didn't have a phone to call, didn't have a screen to see, just a pen, a prayer and patience, and a love that wouldn't leave. She wrote him every single week, told him about the harvest home, told him she was praying nightly that he wouldn't be alone. He came home in the autumn, married her that same October. 50 years of love that started with a letter and a promise sober. Letters in the attic, yellowed now with age, but the love that's written in them ain't faded off the page. They didn't have a phone to call, didn't have a screen to see, just a pen, a prayer and patience, and a love that wouldn't leave. These days we've got 1,000 ways to say a word or two, but I wonder if we've lost the kind of waiting that they knew. There's something about a letter that a text could never hold, a patience and a promise and a faith that time won't fold. Letters in the attic, yellowed now with age, but the love that's written in them ain't faded off the page. I keep 'em in that shoebox, tied up with that same old twine. A love that trusted God enough to wait and stand the time. Carved it from a hickory branch the year his knees gave out. Said a man's gotta lean on something, ain't nothing to be shy about. Walked him to the mailbox, walked him to the barn, walked him down the aisle at church, arm in arm. Grandpa's walking cane, worn smooth from his hand, taught me more about leaning than a young man could understand. Ain't no shame in needing help to make it down the road. Some of us just find out sooner we can't carry the whole load. I used to think that leaning meant a man had lost his fight. Thought strength was standing on your own, thought weakness wasn't right. But watching Grandpa lean on that cane and lean on God each day, I learned that leaning ain't weakness,
It's just knowing how to stay. Grandpa's walking cane, worn smooth from his hand, taught me more about leaning than a young man could understand. Ain't no shame in needing help to make it down the road. Some of us just find out sooner we can't carry the whole load. I've got my own cane coming, not too many years from now, and I hope Eileen is graceful as my grandpa showed me how. 'Cause every step he ever took with that old stick in hand was a step of trusting someone bigger helped him stand. Grandpa's walking cane, worn smooth from his hand, taught me more about leaning than a young man could understand. Ain't no shame in needing help to make it down the road, and leaning on the Lord's the surest way I know to go. Grandma had a butter churn out on the back porch floor. Said churning butter teaches patience like nothing else and more. I'd sit and watch her working up and down, wondering when the cream would turn to something worth passing round. You can't rush a butter churn, no matter how you try. Cream don't turn to butter just because you heave a sigh. Some things in this life take churning, take working, take the weight. And I've learned the best things coming always come right on his time. I prayed for things I wanted quick, wanted them overnight, wanted answers fast as lightning, wanted everything said right. But Grandma's churn kept teaching me long after she was gone that the sweetest things take churning, and you can't rush along. You can't rush a butter churn, no matter how you try. Cream don't turn to butter just because you heave a sigh. Some things in this life take churning, take working, take the weight. And I've learned the best things coming always come right on his time. Some days I'm still churning, still working at the same old cream, still waiting on an answer, still waiting on a dream. But I trust the hand that's turning it is steadier than mine. And in his time, not my time, it'll turn out simply fine. You can't rush a butter churn, no matter how you try. Cream don't turn to butter just because you heave a sigh. Some things in this life take churning, take working, take the weight. And I've learned the best things coming always come right on his time. Before the wires ever reached our holler, before the light bulbs ever came, we had a kerosene lamp on the table, flickering with a steady flame. Mama trimmed the wick each evening, kept the chimney free of soot.
Said a little light goes far, son, when you tend it at the root. Just a kerosene lamp, burning low and slow, enough to see the next step, not the whole road, but enough to go. That's how faith has always worked for folks like me and you. Just enough light for the step you're on, and that'll carry you through. I've had seasons dark as midnight, seasons where I couldn't see. Wanted a spotlight on my whole life, wanted certainty. But the Lord don't work in floodlights, He works in lamps that softly glow. Just enough to take the next step, and that's the way I've come to know. Just a kerosene lamp, burning low and slow, enough to see the next step, not the whole road, but enough to go. That's how faith has always worked for folks like me and you. Just enough light for the step you're on, and that'll carry you through. We got electric now, bright as day at the flip of a switch. But some nights I still light that lamp, just to remember which kind of light has always led me through the hardest, darkest days. Not the brightest, just the steadiest, the kind that never strays. Just a kerosene lamp, burning low and slow, enough to see the next step, not the whole road, but enough to go. That's how faith has always worked for folks like me and you. Just enough light for the step you're on, and that'll carry you through. Mr. Wilson owned the hardware store right there on Old Main Street. You could buy a box of nails or just stop by to speak. He knew every family name, every farm for miles around. If your heart was feeling heavy, you'd leave lighter than you found. He'd sharpen every pocket knife, fix a broken screen door latch, tell a story about his daddy while he wrapped your purchase fast. Never rushed a conversation, never watched the clock. Funny how small town kindness never really stopped. That old hardware store sold a whole lot more than hammers, nails, and paint. It built neighbors, it built trust, it built lives that never changed. Looking back, I finally see God was working quietly in that old hardware store on Main. building sits there empty, with faded letters on the glass. But every time I drive by, those memories still last. Sometimes God builds his kingdom without a church bell ringing. Sometimes it's through ordinary people simply living. That old hardware store
still teaches me,
love your neighbor,
give your best,
live honestly.
That's the kind of faith
this country needs every single day. I found an old pair of work boots in the corner of the barn. Leather cracked and soles worn thin, but they still look strong. Daddy wore them every morning, long before the sun came up. He'd go out and work the fields, then come home and thank the Lord.
He never talked about his troubles, never made a show of pain. If the harvest wasn't good that year, he'd simply trust again. He'd say, son, we do our best here, and we leave the rest to God. Some roads are smooth and some are rough, but he knows where they all lead.
These old boots walk through the rain, walk through the dust and hard-earned days. They walk beside a faithful man who put his future in God's hands.
Now they're sitting by my doorway, just a memory of a life. But every time I see those boots, I remember how to walk right.
I wore those boots one Sunday morning just to see how they would feel. They were much too big around the hill, but the memory felt real.
I stood beside the old oak fence where Daddy used to pray,
and for the first time in a long time, I knew exactly what to say. Lord, make me half the man he was when his working days are through.
let my children see the same faith that I always saw in you.
These old boots walk through the rain, walk through the dust and hard-earned days. They never carried a wealthy man, just a faithful working man.
Now they're sitting by my doorway, and the leather's wearing thin, but every step they ever took still leads me back to him.
Old boots, faithful heart. That's the way Daddy walked. Mama had a cast iron bell hanging on the back porch post. Rang it every evening when the sun set on the coast. Didn't matter what we's doing, didn't matter where we roamed. When that bell rang out across the field, it meant it was time to come home. Ring that dinner bell, ring it loud and clear, calling every wandering one that the table's set right here. Don't matter how far you scatter, don't matter what you've done. That bell don't ask you questions, it just calls you home, son. I've heard a lot of sounds since then, sirens, phones, and noise, but nothing ever settled me like that sound from my boyhood. Now I've got a bell of my own hanging by my door, and when I ring it for my kids, I hear my mama's voice once more. Ring that dinner bell, ring it loud and clear, calling every wandering one that the table's set right here. Don't matter how far you scatter, don't matter what you've done. That bell don't ask you questions, it just calls you home, son. I think that's how the Lord must call us, gentle but so clear, not nagging, not demanding, just letting us know He's near. Ring after ring, He's calling every wandering one back in. The table's always ready, and grace don't care where you've been. Ring that dinner bell, ring it loud and clear, calling every wandering one that the table's set right here. Don't matter how far you scatter, don't matter what you've done. That bell don't ask you questions, it just calls you home, son. There's a stone set in the corner of the church my grandpa built. Says 1934 in letters cut by hand, no gilt. He mixed the mortar with his own two hands, laid it strong and square. Said a house built on the rock will stand no matter what comes there. That old cornerstone is still holding up the weight for generations worshiping inside that same old gate. Storms have come and storms have gone, and buildings come and go, but a house built on the right foundation stands through wind and snow. I've seen churches rise up fancy, seen them fall apart just as quick. Seen some built on sand and feelings crumbled at the first big trick. But that little church my grandpa built is still standing strong today, 'cause he built it on a promise that ain't never gonna sway. That old cornerstone is still holding up the weight for generations worshiping inside that same old gate. Storms have come and storms have gone, and buildings come and go, but a house built on the right foundation stands through wind and snow. Maybe that's a picture of a life that's built to last, not on feelings, not on fortune, not on troubles of the past, but on something set in stone before the world had begun. The only sure foundation is the one, the only one. That old cornerstone is still holding up the weight, 5 generations worshiping inside that same old gate. Storms have come and storms